pull up a chair and shut the door.
Wait a minute. Oh, I am live. Good Lord. This is one of the issues with me not being able to hear myself. All right. What's up, everybody? Okay. I guess I am live. Let me just make sure. Hang on a second. Yes, I am live. Let me just make. Yeah, I am live. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's do this. This music is a little too loud for me because I can't hear myself. Guys, welcome to Rewind and React. This is an impromptu show. A good buddy of mine, friend of the show, Recon, Mr. Outdoors, El Capitano. He released a video just now, literally a couple hours ago. And I haven't watched it in its entirety. But I thought I'd watch it with you guys. And then, let's get a real-time reaction to what he's put out there. Here's what I know. The guy's a supremely capable dude. Yeah. You know, as he has video evidence of his escapades. And so I want to see what he's got in stock. I saw a couple of seconds at the beginning. I was like, oh, my man's gonna push this. I want to see this. It looks interesting. But yeah, let's see who's here, man. I saw Cheers, you in the building. Oh, hang on, yeah. Oh, we got Cheers. How's it, Cheers? I know you're listening in the background. I gotta sort out my sound because I can't hear myself. I can hear the music. Yeah. But anyway, that's besides the point. We can carry on. We can push on. Tylon, what's up, man? Hey, how's it? Thank you for coming through. So we just we're gonna watch my good buddy. I say good buddy. We haven't actually met, but let's see Recon's video. See Chantalou, thank you for coming through. I tell you what, I'm gonna just pop up the comments, and let me just make sure that I can hear the video. And then we'll just get on with it. It is okay. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Let's just make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, you can hear me. And let me just, I'm going to play a video. Just play the video. Make sure you guys can hear. Because this is the first time I'm doing this. Hey, that's Recon right there. Here you go. Let me just make sure I can just do a quick sound thing, because this is going to be about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Let's see what's what.
Comments about or get emailed about has to be the Howling Moon Camp Kitchen.
Can you guys hear that and me?
You're probably not.
Right? Can you guys hear that and me? I'm going to watch the comments. Yeah? What are you guys thinking? Looking good, sporting good colors. You goddamn right. There you go. Okay, but could you guys hear that clip? Loud and clear? Fantastical. Okay, it's just awkward. I can't hear myself, but that's good. This mic is working. Let's see. Cool. Yeah. You know, by the way, this was a good year, right? We done been winning for a minute. The Springboks are yeah. Greatest team on the planet. All right, so guys, I don't know how many of you guys are campers or anything like that, and I think the majority of you are Recon1's fans. But if you're not, I tell you what, there's other things you could potentially learn here, because one of the reasons I decided to set this up was because there's a certain pragmatism. Big word. Pragmatism that I appreciate. You know, you can recognize pragmatism in a different realm and expertise. Let me put my glasses back on. There's too many lights. Pragmatism. What do I mean by pragmatism? You know, the thing that makes the most sense and works the best for that circumstance. It's just no ifs, no buts, no frills. You know, cut the fat. That's what it is. pragmatic. And so so that's one of the things I appreciate. So if you're from the streets, if you're from the streets, they call it real, recognize real. Huh? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I wish I had my soundboard. I don't have the soundboard. Okay. So anyway, so I thought there was something pragmatic about this, but let's see what's what. Who's here? Mubarak Harvard's calling. Look at this. Look at this. Good afternoon, good buddy. I want to take that as a compliment. What is it? I grew up caravanning. Well, there you go. So we're in good company. We're in good company. All right, let's get into it. I'm talking too much. Let's get into it. All right. Okay, you know what? First of all, let me just shut down this background music. Just want to focus full over here. Okay, Recon1. My dude here looking in good shape.
Most requested item I get comments about or get emailed about has to be the Howling Moon Camp Kitchen.
Howling Moon Camp Kitchen.
You're probably noticing that this video looks a little bit different than what I usually put up. And that's because the number one themed question that I get either in the comments or via emails is about certain products that I use that people see in my videos. And the reality is that while many of you guys watch my videos for escapism content and maybe idea on some locations that you yourself can visit, there is a large number of people that watch these videos looking for products that they can incorporate.
Okay. I'm going to stop you right there, I'm going to stop you right there, brother. Okay, so let's get one thing straight, Recon. The reasons why we watch you, I'm not going to speak for everybody. The reason I watch your videos is to see how Hunter is going to react to what the hell it is that you're doing. All right? Let's get the record straight, sir. All right? Hunter is the star of the show. You are a fantastic director. You're a great artist. You're a fantastic expert. But Hunter is the star of the goddamn show. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm a fan, though. I don't know why I don't know why. Okay, let me dial it back. I'm sorry about that. But you know what?
Large number of people that watch these videos looking for products that they can incorporate into their own setups or their own daily life. So we're now 100%. About 9 videos into what is pretty much still a new YouTube channel, and I figured why not use that demand to create additional value for you guys, and also it being an additional topic that I can
boom! Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? Pragmatic. Okay, so you guys are enjoying the content. Well, how about I teach you something as you enjoy the and it's beautiful stuff. Okay, all right. Once again, Recon, beautifully shot. I can see the color grading that you're doing here, man. You're going for that warm outdoorsy look. It's in the color plate. You can recognize a Michael Mann film, because Michael Mann does those cold colors, Miami Vice. You can recognize a Michael Bay film, very, very saturated. And you can recognize a Recon joint by the campfire color plate.
Create content around, it might keep the content flowing a little more frequently on this channel. At least now I'll have a video to just send you a link on to provide information on this thing for you, because it's been on the market for about a year, but funny enough, it's still not listed on their website. Katja and I were recently wandering around at the Recon1 Outdoor Expo when we meandered our way past the Howling Moon stand, and that is when this hanging kitchen caught my eye. I've actually been looking for something quite similar to this for quite a long time, so naturally when I saw it hanging there, I knew that was what I wanted, and I could also tell it was love at first sight by the sound my credit card was making in my pocket just before you get yourself into a bit of cough.
No, wait.
You know what I'm talking about. So ever since then, it has basically become an integral.
Hey? Yeah. That's that impulse buy. It's not even an impulse buy. It's that buy. It's that vibe that is backed up with a measure of evidence because you have been thinking about it. Your credit card's going, no, sir, I don't have the power. I messed it up. But you get, okay, he gets it. All right. What's my man saying over here? Yeah, Michael Mann, cold blue. Yes, there's a neon street. Yeah, very cool. I think Scorsese does that a little bit too when he did Taxi. There you go. Switch over to Spirit platform Twitch. Wow. I am streaming on Twitch, but aren't you coming through from Twitch? I'm gonna switch over to the superior. Okay, look. Wait a minute. Are you? Wait. Did you just do a Twitch marketing angle over here? Okay, cool. All right. Hey, listen. As long as you're picking up what's being put down, let's continue. What's up, Recon?
And central part of my setup, which you guys have seen through the last couple of my
Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much of your time with a review for a simple product such as this, so let's dive right into it. I'm going to show you guys what it's about, and then maybe we can talk a little about who it's for. What we essentially have here is a clamshell style opening bag, which also doubles as a backpack.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
And simply by adding
go back. Sorry, guys. I'm going to keep stopping and going back a little bit. I started off the show by saying pragmatism. All right, pragmatism. Look at that. That's a whole kitchen. That's a whole kitchen on your back. Think about that.
Here is a clamshell style opening bag, which also doubles as a backpack.
Right? It's like when you go bungee jumping or like base jumping. I've never gone base jumping, but I imagine you strap that thing around. But that's a whole kitchen on your back. I don't know about you guys. I'm a single guy, and I'm a pragmatic dude. I could use that. Imagine that. Imagine going on a date with one of these bad boys. Hang on, let me imagine going on a date with one of these bad boys, and she's asking you. A lot of y'all are hitched up, but she's asking you, "Oh, so where we going to? So where we go? Where we going for dinner?" And you're like, "Dinner's coming to us." Why? You got a whole kitchen in your back. You got a whole kitchen on your back. Huh? Are we going for steaks? Yeah. Steaks are going to go. Because I got a whole kitchen on my back. What are you talking about? I wish I had my
And simply by adding on these straps, I think you can already see how much added versatility you're going to have with a product such as this.
I see it. You know? Frick, like, I mean, think about the sheer convenience. If you're the guy with that, man, let me put it up. The Howling Kitchen. If you're the guy with that, you're always going to be the dude who's being phoned. Hey, man, we going camping. Do you want to come through also? And you know why they want you to come through? Because they know when you go camping, you bring a whole kitchen with you. You bring a whole kitchen with you. Oh, okay. So what are you guys thinking so far? We've watched it already, of course. We are on the pause. Oh, thank you so much. Cool. All right. You guys have seen it, of course. Let's get those watch times in. But you tell me what you guys are thinking so far. By the way, that's a fantastic mobile. I'll let you in on a secret, Recon. Your vehicle is larger than my bathroom. Yeah.
Easiest way I found to set this thing up is to simply lie it down on a flat surface, which most of the time for me is the tailgate. Unzip it completely, fold it open, and then proceed to hang it wherever you're going to put it. It also has a little cut.
Whoa, hold on a second. That bag has a cromulent feel to it. What is a cromulent? What's a cromulent? Wasn't it you that said Harvard earlier? All right, okay. It's not like you brought the show to a grinding halt. I won't get over it until I understand what cromulent means. Because I watched Star Trek for many decades. Cromulent, is that a freaking? What's the relation to the Romulans? What is cromulent? Cromulent. Cromulent is an adjective meaning acceptable, satisfactory, and or adequate. Cromulent, good enough. Okay, Mubarak. Is that you, Obama? Is that you? All right. That's hilarious. Okay, cromulent. I learned a new word. Chantal says it's larger than my bathroom too.
Folding board or folding table that deploys with retention straps based on the level of your car.
Oh my
Any
God.
self-respecting man.
Okay, well, okay. Look, I see. Oh.
Knows that the quickest way to destroy his relationship with his wife and kids is to have them waiting around hungry while you're in the back of the truck digging for a spatula.
I don't want to miss this. He said something very, very important there. And here's how I know when Recon is making a point. Because I'll let you guys in on a secret. When you're watching a Recon1 video, next time you watch it, keep in your mind cinematic language, all right? If the music changes and there's a stop and there's a ramp up, he's going to be making a really important point. So pay attention. I love it. So here he says something.
Waiting around hungry while you're in the back of the truck digging a folding table that deploys with retention straps based on the level of your car. Any self-respecting man knows that the quickest way to destroy his relationship with his wife and kids is to have them waiting around hungry while you're in the back of the truck digging for a spatula. It's important to note that the folding table slash...
There you go. There you go. That's pragmatism, all right? You got one job to do. Feed the kids. Feed the wife. And you don't want to be wasting time. No. Pull the kitchen table and start chopping the onions, Pragmatism. All right. And this bag does it. Yes, like that's Bucky is. Yeah, you understand what it is. You understand. It's larger than my bathroom too. You said that. Okay, let's go. Let's keep it going.
Cutting board is also held in the secure upright position with the same retention straps that you let it down with. And that is going to create an internal pocket here, which is self-contained.
There's something coming up here that
but if there is something that is loose inside, you're going to want to take that out before you let this down.
Mubarak.
Otherwise, you're going to cause a nasty spill of everything out of the bag.
Mubarak? Is that
one of those items, for example, is our
what it is.
pop-down wash basin. It also doubles as a cutting board. And that is something that we fill up with hot water and wash out.
Sorry about that. Pop-down wash basin. Look at that. I want one of those, right? Flat. It's a tray, right? Like one of those magician's hats. They do the pop and the hat comes on and he starts pulling out pigeons and rabbits. Yeah, this is like one of those pigeons and rabbits
as a cutting board.
Look at that.
And that is something that we fill up with hot water and wash our dish.
Okay, so it's a kitchen utensil. So when you pop it up, you can just, if you're a good magician, you could pull out a fully roasted rotisserie chicken. Oh my goodness. The pragmatism.
Just in. Quite a nifty item to have.
The pragmatism.
Once all the loose items are out of the way, you can then let down your table, which is also going to contain your cutting board.
Oh! So now
the amount of slack that you're going to give it is going to depend on the angle of your car. If you're at an incline or a decline, you will tighten this up a bit to level it out or give it more slack. But essentially,
once again, the pragmatism of it like I said, if you're on an incline, I know it might be a minor detail. Oh, if you're no, your kitchen can adapt to you camping on the side of a hill. All right, you can still chop the onions. And I love the fact that he's got the sunlight liquid dead center. now, now, Recon, I gotta ask you, dog, what's going on here, big chief? Is sunlight liquid paying you for this spot? This looks like a day. I mean, look at that. This is reminding me of Bill and Ted vibes. Is Sunlight Liquid sponsoring this segment, guy? What's going on?
Once it is set up, you can really press down quite hard on this, and these straps are going to provide a stable enough surface for you to do any cutting or slicing or anything like that.
Yeah, look, if you're not going to be chopping out a whole chicken on that, so hopefully you're just going to be slicing. But am I the only one who's still noticing that Sunlight Liquid? Come on, man. I can't be the only one who's noticing this.
On both sides of the bag, you're going to have some storage space for your cooking utensils. On this side, I've just got some tin foil and a pair of braai tongs, and that is all held into place with elastic bands, and also a nicely done mesh pocket at the bottom, which they just slide into. And obviously the airflow there is going to make sure that everything dries should you wash it, and then to shove it in there afterwards. Some Velcro retainer straps here where I've just got cups. And these are the stainless steel insulated mugs from Wild Coolers. Absolutely love these guys' products. Go and check them out.
Oh, hang on. Oh, my mouse is... Oh, is my mouse fucking out over here? Oh, there you go. We're back. So yeah, man, look. Okay, that Sunlight Liquid is still there, but let's look at the mugs. It looks like there's a lot of room. You got a cheese grater. I'm thinking when you're going camping, you already have your cheese grated, right? I'm thinking that, right? So wouldn't it be practical? Look, look at me talking like I'm a professional camper. No. I'm such a fucking city nut. Oh my goodness, I'm just such a city boy. And I'm not saying that to say, oh, I can't survive out in the wilderness. Hey, listen, this is the upper room. Huh? There are lines, but I will say this though. I think anywhere that I can take my Sunlight Liquid, I know I'll survive. If I can take my Sunlight Liquid, I'll be good. What's going on?
Doggy bowls for hunters' food. A grater. This little compartment here on the side where we've got the dishwashing liquid in is...
I'm sorry. Okay. I took shots at the grater. I didn't take shots. I just noticed it. But I want to ask you, Recon, why the grater? Surely, if you're gonna go, and you put them in a plastic seal or something like that. If you're gonna grate, why would you need
a removable panel? You can completely pull this out. I'm not going to do that now, but this whole thing comes off, and then you've got a whole compartment here where you can put whatever in. Got some scrubbies down there at the bottom, a pair of scissors.
You can put whatever in, and including your Sunlight Liquid. Not sponsored by Johnson.
And right here at the back is where you put all your plates in. These are some IKEA wood plates. I would guesstimate that you could probably put about, depending on how thick that...
Those are nice. I've seen you use them. They actually look really nice. No, aesthetics matter. Eh? God damn, that's a big ass watch. Whoa. That watch is bigger than my kitchen. I'm kidding. But just juxtaposed against those plates. It looks like you could put a half a lamb chop on your watch, and it will still have some space for some soup. All right. Okay, bing bong. a Helis greater know-how, right? You can get a flat, small hand tool grater. Yeah, right? Yeah. You know, I'm not going to pretend like I know what you just said there. But yeah, I'm thinking there's a more pragmatic way to handle that. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's for garlic. Maybe it's for garlic because you don't want. Yeah, maybe it's for garlic or ginger. Wild ginger or something. Either way, that sunlight liquid has a lot of air time. It needs a sag.
These are quite thick, but I'm guessing you'd be able to fit about 4 plates in the rear, maybe even 6. I'm gonna go with 6, about 6 plates that you can fit in there. And a quick rundown of how I set up the top part of this hanging kitchen. And this is obviously all going to be based on preference, but what you've got here is 4 separate zipper compartments. And the top one, I keep additional kitchen utensils.
Wow, the Ginsu
You have
knife.
a chef-style slicing knife. The little
Okay, you got this chef-style slicing axe.
kitchen hatchet that you guys love so much.
It's pretty fucking cool. It's a freaking hatchet. Freaking chicken wing. Get fucking buffalo wings. Come at it like a Viking. Freedom!
Titanium tongs for borsches or mushrooms on a pan.
Okay. Titanium tongs. Titanium tongs. That's a little extra, man. Titanium tongs. You can just get wooden tongs, but no. When I'm choosing tongs, I go for the titanium tongs. I'd love to go shopping with Recon. How do you make decisions? No, not the copper ones. Give me the brass zinc 10 teaspoons. Titanium tongs? And where do you find titanium tongs? You go down to your ShopRite, local ShopRite, or do you go to NASA? You give them a call.
It's great for that. And then in this quick drying bag, I keep the cutlery. So that's going to be your spoons, forks, knives, and they're all made out of titanium, keeping it nice and light. And by putting all of your cutlery into a self-little contained bag like this, nothing is falling around, flopping.
Okay, so it's a weight thing. It's a weight thing. All right, cool. All right, fair enough. If it's about weight and durability, okay. Woo!
Around, and it's always quickly accessible. In our second compartment, I have quick access to an assortment of instant coffees, some tea bags, and some sugar.
I thought that would be the first compartment. Gotta get my coffee first before the titanium tongs. Before I get to the titanium tongs, give me my coffee, right? It's called instant coffee. But I don't know how you zip up, but I understand, and I'm getting the pragmatism here, big dog. I appreciate it.
And this makes it great for when you're just pulling off in a parking lot somewhere on the side of the road and you just want to get a quick coffee going, then that's very easily accessible. Gotcha. You don't have to go and dig around in different ammo boxes or tote boxes or anything like that. Third compartment, set of glasses, plastic, of course.
Nice.
And then finally, in the large compartment is where I keep...
Old school tumblers, like that pattern in the back there, it reminds me of the late 1990s.
Apartment.
Just that pattern of there is just PTSD, pre-internet vibes. Yeah. We used to mix Oros in that stuff. Yeah, you just get Oros. I don't know.
Set of glasses,
maybe it's just me.
Plastic, of course. And then finally, in the large compartment is where I keep a
not
jet boil
titanium
style
glasses.
water heater for that on-the-road coffee, a gas canister, and some additional bowls for my daughter's cereal, salads, chippies, that kind of thing. If you didn't want to keep your water heating or gas operated utensils in here, you could definitely add a lot more glasses. That's one. You can see these are quite a decent size. 1, 2. You'll easily be able to fit 5, maybe even 6 glasses in there. So you could.
Yeah, what did you say there? Surprised it with titanium glasses. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Like carbon fiber bowls, titanium glasses, and mantium tissues.
Really set up this kitchen to easily accommodate 4 people. If you really push it, maybe 6. While we're here, it's probably important to note that this camp kitchen doesn't operate in isolation of itself. While many new campers opt for something like large tote boxes.
Right. Look, listen, if you're moving in a unit, right, you got to have your support structures in there. You got your main force, but you got to have the support structure. It kind of, it increases the range of your durability. So like, okay, so like you have 4 people, it's capable, optimized for 4, but you can't push it to 6, right? If you have good support structures. The pragmatism, boom, boom, I'm getting it. I get this. Go. You know?
So you just put everything in. That causes you to dig around and look for stuff constantly, as to where this is going to keep some of those essential bits isolated.
Yep.
And then what I use in conjunction with that is a front runner ammo box, in which I will keep the larger, heavier, dutier items. So this will have my mocha pot in.
No. We got to go back. This needs a sound effect. You know, when you put a case like that with those angles, I've played video games long enough. You put a case like that and you open it up, it should have 2 things, right? It should have sound, and the sound should open up like that, and there should be a glow when he opens it up.
That is a front runner ammo box, in which I will keep the larger, heavier, dutier items. So this will have my mocha pot in. I've got some braai gloves. In this little container, we'll have a little bread pot, and this is great for not only baking bread, but you can obviously use it to do a stew or something in, or a potjie if it's just 2 of you. Very nifty item to have are these collapsible pots. They're a thing now, and they work fantastically well.
Okay, so there's that mechanism again, the pot with the magic, like top hat, you know, the magic top hat thingy. Okay. So what do you guys think? You guys have seen this. I have a metal camping. You have metal camping. You said that. My metal cups stack so they would be okay. Oh, nice. But those ones are also made of plastic, but durable plastic. They look nice. Sometimes you want to see what's contained within the glass. But this is pretty cool. I like this setup because this is the heavy duty. So if you're thinking about units, right? This is the heavy lifting where you can burn the coffee, where the collapsible pot. Man, okay.
You don't have to put full-size pots in. A cast iron frying pan. At the bottom, a braai grill with a collapsible tripod, and then obviously the grill itself. So when you're setting up for something like this and you're shopping for items, quite important that you make sure you take correct measurements and you make sure that everything is going to fit in it. This kind of arrangement makes everything very easy to find. While we have the hard, heavy lifting duty things in here, this will either go onto the roof rack or in the back of the truck. While I keep the lighter things in here.
Pragmatism. Oh my goodness. Right.
Just makes it way more manageable than just throwing all these things randomly into a tote box and always having to dig into those boxes trying to find what you're looking for. Most beginners will opt for the...
Okay, here we go. My aunt and uncle go wild camping in UK with big backpacks. They have the collapsible poles and part. You know, it's part of the fun of it is the miniaturization of one's normal everyday life, and it sort of transferring a slice of that into the wilderness, still having those creature comforts, and then I mean that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? I freaking love that. Yeah. I dig this. Hang on a second. Let me put this banner away a little second. Hold on.
There's very large container boxes, also known as tote boxes, which they'll compartmentalize and just kind of throw everything inside. But the problem with that is when you stop something and you just need something very basic, you need to bring out that entire container, rummage through all that stuff to find what you're looking for, and then obviously go and load that.
I think there's a term for this in engineering where you cannot pivot, where when you want to undo something, but it's so embedded into the structure that it's difficult to move. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there you go.
The whole thing back onto your truck. Products such as this is going to allow you to organize the more essential things a little bit better while you put all the heavy duty items into a separate container. Price and portability is obviously going to be a huge factor. Maybe you don't camp often. This is very easy to just put in and take out. And the portability
you can carry
if you're at your campsite,
with you.
maybe you want to go down to the beach to go and have a picnic, or there's a ridgeline or a viewpoint you want to hike to.
Why doesn't
very easy just to throw this on your back, put all your snacks and everything on your inside compartment, and off you go. And when you come back, you just set it back.
Why doesn't he have a compressible titanium carbon fiber uranium? Yeah, it's a good question. I think the next time I encounter him, I'll ask. Oh, sweet. Anyway, so there's something I wanted to say about this. Okay, let's let him finish. I feel sad that I'm watching the whole thing, but all of you have seen the whole video. But go ahead.
Onto your campsite, which is obviously something you can't do if your kitchen is dedicated or attached to your vehicle. Price is going to be the big one here, because a dedicated Gullwing kitchen is probably going to set you back anything from 10 to 15,000 Rand. The same with a drawer system or a drawer kitchen that is dedicated to a drawer space in your vehicle. Many people obviously use their vehicles during the week for other things.
Yeah. You know, a lot of us don't have an opportunity to okay, I'm going to have my city vehicle. I'm going to have my city vehicle. My little scooter. And then I'll have my freaking G-Wagon for the weekends going camping. Not really a pragmatic reality for the majority of us. You know, those who don't work for government. Those of us who aren't deployed in the Ekurhuleni government, who just instant millionaires off just. Let me just get back to what the fuck I'm saying. The pragmatism of it is actually quite refreshing and pragmatic and fantastic. And also, there's a real world example of how it can be used. And you can watch it through Recon's videos. You can actually see him use the thing. You can actually see him use it to feed his family. Go ahead, man.
With them, they need to put game in the back. Maybe it's just a normal commuting vehicle, and you can't simply dedicate spaces to kitchens that you're only going to use once a month if you camp often, or maybe twice a year. That's really impractical and not a good use of space.
Yeah, on school holidays. You're only going to use it on school holidays.
If you're not a subscriber to the channel yet and you think we're like-minded people, I would absolutely love to have you join me. Hit the subscribe.
Oh, like-minded. Okay. I'm going to push back there, Recon. Not a lot of people are of your mindset. All right. So pipe down. Relax. Okay. I can say that. This is the upper room. I can say that. Here's why I can say that. Because it's dudes, I was going to say motherfuckers like you. It's dudes like you who do stuff like that and then inform dudes like us who don't do stuff like that. You know? And that's the beautiful thing. So now, the next time I am going to go camping, I'm looking at a kitchen that I can put on my back, you know? So, but I would include space for my laptop, you know, being a city dude. I would include space for my, next to the titanium spatulas, I'm putting a modem. All right, all right. Let's land the plane, big dog.
Button. It's absolutely free. Like this video and share it with a friend or family if you think that they can find this information useful. I'd really love to have all you guys drop your ideas on my opinions and comments down in the comments below. And let's get a conversation going.
No,
if you'd like to watch my latest episode,
guys, okay, thank you, Recon. You guys already know. Please go subscribe if you haven't. What I'm going to do is this, man. I'm going to chop some of this up, put it into shorts, some points that I had, and some alignments that I think Recon shares with the greater, with the broader pragmatic sphere, pragmatism. Just knowing that there's a kitchen that you can backpack on. Look, let's get down to reality of things. Living in South Africa, you never know. It serves two purposes, right? Let me put on some music. We're going to land the plane over here. I'm not talk too much. Let me do this. Let me play that other one. Yeah, in South Africa, you never know. On the one hand, we live in the most beautiful country on the planet. Being able to travel with your kitchen is a good thing because you can go see these things at these places. But also, hey, when shit goes down, bro, some of us can't afford, that bunker. When shit goes down, the shit goes south. So at least you want to know where the titanium dongs are, right? You want to you want to know where the carbon fiber bakery instrumentation is, where you can keep your spices. So yes, Recon, fantastic content creator, guys. And thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. It's 42 minutes. I just kind of wanted to watch that and see what you guys think. Also, flex on this mic and my new setup. And yeah, what do you guys have to say over there? Let's see. Chantal? Camping with a G-Wagon. Yeah, camping with a G-Wagon. You can camp with a G-Wagon. Yeah, people with G-Wagons stay. All right. So guys, look, I wanna wind down. Tomorrow, 2:00 as normal. It's gonna be Sunday lunch as usual. I caught Project Hail Mary this weekend. I want to talk about it, and that's that. We'll see what unfolds after that. But in the meanwhile, guys, if you're going to be watching this after, go subscribe to Recon, man. You might learn something. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to carry on with my day. Be well, and yes, do not take each other for granted.